Hello and welcome to Plant 3D with the Experts. My name is Jason Drew. I'm a designated support specialist with Autodesk, and today's topic we'll be discussing is P&ID drawing settings. Moving down to the P&ID drawing settings, these are going to be controlling all of the options for your P&ID drawings as far as symbols, line behavior, things like that. So if we go into end connections, this is going to be anything that has a symbol at the end, such as a flanged valve or maybe a socket weld fitting. These are all controlled here from this section where you can add blocks and edit blocks and remove them. For line settings, this is going to be the overall display and behavior of lines, the crossing, the gap symbols, standoff, and the vertex grips. So the export and import settings is very similar to setting up a custom data manager view. Allows you to define the P&ID classes and the properties that you want to export out through Data Manager to Microsoft Excel, so you can make edits and then import those back in. The Data Manager configuration will set up custom views for Data Manager, so you can define the classes that you want to use here, the scope, whether it's the drawing that you're in or the entire project, and then you can adjust and add different levels in here to control what you're seeing as far as the view in Data Manager. P&ID class definitions, this is going to be setting up the symbols for the project and any of the custom properties that might be associated with that. These are all the out of the box properties. You can add additional properties if necessary, and you can edit these as well. This is also where you'll create new symbols, for example, adding symbols, adding them to tool palettes, editing them for the symbol behavior and the graphical representation such as the layer and colors. This is also where you would go in and edit something like a hand valve tag format, and the annotations that are used on the drawing as well. So PID Painter is defining how you want to sort of colorize and show various symbols based on properties, for example, the service or by the size. You can set that here, and then when you turn on and off P&ID Painter, it'll be displayed in this way in the drawing. The specs in P&ID option here is controlling whether you have a standard project where there is no spec driven, you're not using the spec sheet data with the P&IDs, or you can turn on spec driven project, and basically you can have properties from the spec sheet pulled over into the P&IDs. You can also check if components are on spec or off spec, and down here in the mapping you can control those property mappings from the P&ID properties to the actual pipe specs. And down here at the bottom, we have the various categories: valves, fittings, specialty items, and the lines.